I think when I started YouTube, I expected like people to be like, "You're ugly." This is a sleigh. I hope you're hungry for nothing. Swift. This is the look, and the hair didn't fall. To another Get Ready With Me. I know we have a lot this year, but I've also just had a lot of wonderful events that I've decided to film the glam and the beauty for you guys. But we are going to the Russian ballet tonight. I'm very excited. I organized this. I was gonna go by myself. That's how badly I wanted to go. But then I put a text out to my family and I was like, hey, anyone want to join me for the Russian ballet? And I had a lot of yeses. So I'm gonna meet up with my cousin's wife, Claudia, my cousin, Michaela, who's my maid of honor, and my aunt. And all these people, you have seen them in a lot of my vlogs if you pay close attention. So these are like my people, my girls, and I'm so excited that they wanted to join me. So we're just gonna get like appetizers and a drink at a restaurant I reserved across from the theater, and then we're going to watch the ballet. I think it's called the Snow Queen or the Snow Princess. I haven't seen this ballet before. Obviously, I wish we were going to the Nutcracker closer to Christmas, but it just didn't work out this year. And so when I saw that this troupe was coming through a city near us, I was like, let's go. So that being said, I have a few outfit options. I didn't have like the perfect dress because it's not like super formal, but it's kind of like church clothes, maybe a step above church clothes. But it's also not that cold outside, and so we'll get to that at the end. But because it's ballet and it's wintry, I kind of want to do like a really cute wintry kind of look. For my anniversary, I went kind of like a lot of makeup, same with the wedding I just went to. So every Get Ready With Me, I'm going to try to do something a bit different. So I have done my skincare. We're going to like pop on some makeup and figure out what to wear. I think I'm leaning towards, if you guys watched my fall vlog, I had a mini Get Ready With Me in there for a gala. And the dress I almost went with just like wasn't quite right for the season or the occasion, and I might wear that one to this. It might be perfect. We just have to try on all the options and kind of figure it out. So we're, again, how many times are we gonna do this? But this is the IT Cosmetics CC cream. I've seen some people on my Instagram say, I love your Get Ready With Me's. I put them on when I'm getting ready. So if you are watching this while getting ready for an event of your own, hey girl, like, thank you for getting ready with me. I'm always just alone in my closet getting ready. So I love the idea of getting ready with people across the world through YouTube. That's so cute to me. You can see too, because the summer is behind us, my freckles are fading and we don't really need to bronze up this look that much. So I don't really think we are gonna go for a super bronzy look. Like, I don't want to be a lot paler than my arms, but I love just a glowy foundation. So it's not like on too thick. I might add another layer around my mouth because that's where the redness kind of breaks through, and under my eyes. I like using a finger to apply, just because then you can really feel what you're doing and be gentle in your skin, and your fingers don't like absorb product the way a brush does. We are going to set that with the e.l.f. Photo Finish. I am doing primer these days and setting spray and a setting powder. Like, I feel like I'm finally doing all the steps they tell you to do when you're doing your makeup. I used to be much more of like a minimalist with makeup, and I would skip a lot of steps, but then my makeup wouldn't last very long. Like, it would slide off my face. But I've noticed since adding more of the steps, it seems to be lasting a lot better. Okay. Now I'm going to fill in my brows. I don't know what I'm doing with my hair yet. I feel like in a lot of my get ready with me's, my hair has been such a fail. Like, it looks good, but it falls out pretty fast into the event. Do you guys remember getting ready for the ballet with me a couple years ago? That was so nice. That one was just with my aunt. Like, my cousin hadn't even gotten married yet. But now we have his wife on the scene, which is so nice. Hi, that looked like so much work.
It is.
You can lay down.
I have to
Really?
finish.
I'm about to get Troy up. I put him down for a nap. And then Bodhi asked for quiet time, so. Well, thank you. It looks amazing out there. They're funny too, because I was like, okay, I gotta book these tickets like far in advance and stuff. And it's like, I went to book them and I chose balcony just because like I want to be able to see everything. But it was nowhere close to being sold out. Like, we live in a small town, and like the city we're headed to is like also kind of small. It's not really known for their arts and culture. So we're some of like a few lovely people who are taking advantage of the ballet coming to town. But it's not like, you know, if we were to go to like the Nutcracker in Detroit, that would be that. I think it is sold out already. That's what I want to do next year. I want to take the boys to the Nutcracker in Detroit and get like one of those box balconies on the side. Have you guys ever done that? That's like my dream. I want to be in like a box balcony on the side of a theater watching the Nutcracker around Christmas time with my family in like a glamorous outfit, and we all get a picture and it's a memory. Like, oh, I just think that'd be so cute. Someday. They're a little bit too young to truly enjoy the ballet. Also, they might find it a bit scary at this point. Like, my kids are extremely sensitive to anything like remotely perilous, and like the Rat King be kind of scary in the Nutcracker, you know? Rat King would definitely scare my children. Then we're going to set the highlighter. With some shimmer. I feel like I look kind of hydrated right now, which is good. I have kind of dry skin, so I have to stay on top of that hydration, otherwise I prune up. Okay. Cute. Okay, also, I didn't plan ahead and I don't have a good false lash to use. We're gonna try these. They look really scary. But I still, you guys remember my eyelash curler chopped the middle of my eyelashes right here? So even when I use mascara, it's like I have no lashes. So for special occasions, I've been using false lashes. But I didn't get a set of natural ones for this event. So we'll see. I don't like buying new stuff for like a one-time event. Like, that's why with the dresses, I'm like, I don't have like the perfect dress, but I'm gonna make something work, because I don't like buying something new for one occasion. Like, if I'm going to keep using it, I don't mind, but if it's just for like a one-time thing, I'm just like, okay, surely I have something in my closet. Because like, I have a really big closet. I don't really have an excuse to keep buying new stuff. But then like the event comes and I'm like, I don't know about this. And it's kind of like the same thing with like, I don't know, accessories, lashes. Like, I just make things work. Okay, you guys would like this. I'll link this product. It's like a new jelly lip stain I got. It's like a Barely There. So for our Barely There makeup people, I think you guys would like this. Okay. I have to go do some parenting. But when I come back, do you hear the dog? She's behind me. But when I come back, we're gonna do hair. Trying to make this look more natural because you guys are like, it's too noticeable. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. The overlining, I mean. Okay. I feel like it's a bit more natural. We all have makeup blindnesses, my friends, at times, if you use makeup. The only way to avoid a makeup blindness for your entire life is to just never wear makeup, which is also a nice option for people. Okay. We're partway there. I'm gonna check the time. I have to go do some parenting, and then I'll be back. Okay, hello, I'm back. If you hear a four-wheeler in the distance, that is my husband doing leaves. He has the boys out there, helping him. Okay. Yeah, so the ballet is, what? Okay, I grew up doing ballet for a period of time. I did tap, ballet, and jazz. I feel like that's a very classic 90s little girl thing to do. But I preferred tap, and I also wasn't super coordinated. Like, I was okay at it, but it took a lot of effort. Like, I was much better at sports. Dance was hard for me. Like, it's like just connecting with the choreography would take a ton of brain power. But my cousin, Michaela, who is my maid of honor, you guys will remember her from my recent vlog. She just had a baby, and she was in the winter vlog for her baby shower. She lived with me after my kids were born. We're close. She was a ballerina, a point ballerina. So I was really excited that it worked out when she's visiting from her other state to come to this with us because she loves going to the ballet, and it's been a while. So that's exciting. I don't think Claudia did dance. She is a hockey player, so she's super athletic and cool, but with hockey. And then my aunt, I don't think she did dance, but whenever I go to the ballet, we go together because she loves it just like I do. Sometimes even I like to watch performances on YouTube. Like, there's ballet companies that will put full performances of like Giselle. It's like such a nice late night wintry kind of thing to watch. So keeping with the theme of like Snow Queen, Russian ballet, I think I want to just go for a very like light kind of innocent look. And the key to pulling that off is not too harsh of bronzer and contour, and not too harsh of like eyes and lip color. We're gonna see if I can pull it off. I am not super confident in myself. But again, like I keep saying, I want to try something new every time I have you guys here with me. Also, if you can see right there from the last vlog, we have the candle chime going in the corner. And I have like a jasmine saffron candle. The sun is shining. I have my closet. It's just such a nice vibe in here. Oh, and then over there we have the outfit. I kind of want to show you guys the outfits right now. So we have a few. I'll show you what I guarantee I'm going to be walking out in here. This is the one that I almost wore to the gala. I think this is nice because it's not like drag on the floor, and it kind of looks like a shirt and a top, so it's not like too dressy, but it's, I don't know, still flowy. I almost didn't want to wear it though because I was like, oh, this is November, but it's not going to be like super cold out, so at all. Like right now it's actually kind of humid out, so this will be good, I think. And then I'm going to wear it with this coat. I love this. I wear this everywhere. It's like a, what is that material? It's like a fake kind of wool. It's very thin, and I love it because it's like a K-drama, like a girl in a K-drama would totally wear this with like a kitten pointed toe shoe. I wore it with like an athletic outfit actually to the zoo with my family with that coat on top, and it was like such a classy look. Okay, and then I don't think I'm gonna end up wearing this, but yesterday I got this Rebecca Minkoff coat from TJ Maxx on clearance, and it's like a diva leopard mob wife moment that cinches at the waist. Oh, I really wanted to wear this because I wanted to like be a glam like mob wife vibe. But yeah, Rebecca Minkoff on clearance. I couldn't believe it. I was shopping there with the boys for Christmas stuff, and I was like, forget the Christmas decorations, we are getting the Rebecca Minkoff coat. Like, I don't even care. So it's a medium. It's like raincoat material kind of. So cute. And then I have This dress, again, I don't think I'm gonna end up wearing this one, but it's just this classic dress that I thrifted, and I've worn it a bunch of times. It's kind of like my go-to funeral dress, but I also wear it to church. It's just above the shoe, so I thought this could be like really classic, and then it ties at the back. It's just so simple, but then I was like, is that too boring? And like, if the coat is the whole outfit and then I have to coat check my coat, like then I'm just stuck in this boring black dress. So, and then I can't wear this leopard coat with that pattern white dress because that's just not it. Okay, and then I have this one, and I don't think I'm gonna wear this because it's a little too, like, it doesn't feel fall. I wore this to a baby shower, I think in September a year ago. You guys might recognize this. I wear this a lot. I've had this like since the start of my channel, but then it's just like a very simple kind of thin aqua dress that I'll wear underneath. And then if you pair it with like a crazy high heel, it can be a bit of a vibe. Oh, that looks kind of good with the makeup. Ooh, okay. So I might wear this because it is kind of like warm outside, but then I'm back to the issue of like a coat. Like, what coat do I wear with this? It's like the leopard won't work and the black is kind of harsh. But this is very ballet, but this is to me almost like summer or spring ballet. And I also, does it look too pajama-y? I don't know. So that being said, we are going to like do the hair and makeup and put on outfits. You guys know this is what I do. I do the hair and makeup, I put on outfits, and whatever I feel the best in is what I'm gonna walk out of the door wearing. So also it's time to layer. It's time to layer the setting spray. But yeah, it was really cute. We went shopping for Christmas decorations last night, me and the boys, and we started at Dollar Tree because everything there is like, well, it used to be $1, now it's $1.25. But we got a bunch of stuff for their mini Christmas trees and even for our tree. And usually around Christmas, you guys also know this if you follow me for a while, I get one Christmas decoration that's kind of pricey every single year. So one year I got a nice tree skirt that has beading on it. One year I got a wooden advent calendar. One year I got very fancy stockings. Last year I got this tiered nativity scene or nativity sculpture. I forget what they're called. It's like a German thing. It's like, I think it's like a nativity pyramid it's called. I thrifted it, but it was very expensive, even thrifted. So this year my eyes are peeled for like just another kind of pricey Christmas decoration because I like to go not minimalist, but I like the tradition and I don't want to just like make the house crazy. So far I've also made like a paper chain, a huge last night on like I made an enormous paper chain for the kids' rooms. It's like super cute and I like that whimsical kind of decor. So I don't know, maybe this year we won't even end up buying much more Christmas decor and we'll just stick with some whimsical kind of homemade stuff. I think that can be really pretty. Okay, I'm trying to blend this out because I don't want the eyeliner to be too harsh. Because again, I want to go for that more like delicate look. I got this mascara this week. It was like $3, Essence waterproof. But I do like it. I would recommend this. I think too, if you guys like cheap makeup, other than the foundation, like my channel's a good place to watch Get Ready With Me's with cheap makeup because I love cheap makeup. I don't need super high-end stuff. I've learned like most of it will slide off your face if you don't use a setting spray. And a lot of it's technique rather than quality of product. And I hate buying something that's kind of pricey just for it to turn out like not that great. Okay. That's the lashes. Can you guys see? This is where I'm missing lashes here, and this is where I'm missing lashes here. Oh, we're going on a family cruise in December with my husband's family. And I actually booked last lash extension appointment. It's my first time ever. I will let you guys know if I like it or hate it, but I thought, oh, how nice would it be to just have lashes on and then I can just zip around. Like I don't have to spend a ton of time getting ready or have waterproof mascara in my eyes, but I also don't have to go totally like bare-eyed everywhere, which I kind of like. So we'll see. I have a bunch of friends who have done lash extensions and they've always told me like, do it, you'll really like it. And I'm like, okay, we'll see. I'm like kind of nervous. Okay. What? Okay, this one would, oh, guys, I don't know how these are gonna look.
Let's just put it on like without glue to see if it looks insane.
I don't know. Whatever, let's just put it on. Let's just put it on, and if I hate it, I can take them off. I think I got these ones because they were labeled like manga eyelashes, and I don't know if you guys have seen those on like reels and stuff, but they look really pretty. But then I don't know.
I feel like these are a cheap version. Whenever I post these, I always have a few people who are like, oh my goodness, you look so good without makeup. Like, you shouldn't even wear it. And like, you guys are so nice. I think when I started YouTube, I expected like most of the comment, not most, I expected like people to be like, you're ugly. Without makeup, like just like trying to make you feel insecure and stuff. But I feel like nowadays, like people they're just so nice. It kind of like takes me by surprise. Okay, what is going on?
That didn't work. I need one of those like clamper things, you know? Where they like clamp it down. Let's wait for this to dry a lot more too. Okay, that was a fail. Let's try again. Also, if this keeps failing, I don't have the patience, so I'm gonna give up on it. Like, I am not a person to push through stuff with my makeup. Like, I'm the type to be like, oh, it's a sign, and then I just like change course. Like, I'm not gonna keep trying to make something work that's not working. That's just not my personality. That's why, oh yeah, my husband's out there. That's why I was just gonna say, that's why my husband and I, we're so compatible because we're complete opposites. Like if something's not working, he will work on something for hours and hours and hours until it works. Whereas me, like if something's not working, I try for a little, but then I'll just give up. And I'm like, this isn't meant to be. And I like go do something else, or I try to do it a different way. Whereas he will just keep going. And that's also how he fixes so many things and he makes so many things work that I just simply would never have the patience to keep going with. It's definitely something I admire about him, and I think it's something that's rubbed off on me a bit more. I've gotten a bit more resilient to trying to fix things or work on things ever since we got together, because I've seen so many times like he is successful after like trying really hard to fix something, and so I'm like, okay, maybe sometimes like I shouldn't give up so easy. But right now with this lash, I do want to give up. It's like, what is happening? Wow, okay, I think that's like the best I've ever done with false lashes. I just like shoved my finger underneath and started clamping down. Because when I said to you guys, oh, I need a clamp, I was like, what if I just use my fingers as clamps?
There we go.
Okay, this one looks a lot more like than this one. Ah!
Because like, we don't want to look like we're a lost ballerina with performance makeup sitting in the audience. Like, there's a fine line, people. There's a fine line.
I learned how to do stage makeup in high school because I was a theater kid.
I did sports too, but I also like
the theater was, oh, I loved it. I was in the plays and stuff. And I did theater in university, and stage makeup is crazy, right? Because the whole point of it is that you can see it from far away. And I use a lot of those techniques for my YouTube channel makeup because like I want you guys to see my big expressive face when I'm on camera. But how it translates in person is also important. You don't want to look like again, like you're supposed to be on stage, but you're hanging out with people IRL. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit of lower lash. And then I wanna keep the lid clear because that's gonna help this not look too smoky. It's nice too, because you guys can't tell this probably because of the exposure and the lighting and stuff, but in real life you can see like a lot of my freckles and texture coming through. So it doesn't look too like, it doesn't look like cakey, which is good. Okay. Okay, maybe I was like a hater on these lashes for no reason. They're huge, but like kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe I can settle this one down like a little bit. Yeah, when we were all trying to decide what to wear tonight, like Claudia texted me, she's like, what are you wearing? And I like sent her a few options, and I sent one of the screenshots from my fall vlog in that tulle skirt, and I was like, oh, this would be the perfect outfit, but I just wore it to a special event. So I kind of want to like wear something different, but that tulle skirt, like that's so ballet core, which maybe that would be a bit too on the nose. What do you guys think? Is it too on the nose to wear a tulle skirt to go watch the ballet? Maybe it is, I don't know. All right. What do you think? Should we do side part or a middle part? Off center? I used to do really far side part. That's why I have more of like a weak hairline over here. Do you guys remember these days? Me showing up onto YouTube like this? Let's talk about elegance. But my natural part is like right here. I have a cowlick. It's just a little bit off center. Yeah, that's my natural part. I think we'll go with that. And we're just gonna curl the hair and then cry and be sad as we watch it slowly deflate over the course of the event, because that's always what happens. Okay. What if we... See, I don't know. Here's why I don't wear my hair back. You guys see there's like hair here, but it's like really light. So I look like I have baldness. And I could put eyeshadow to fill it in, or I could just cover it. I don't know. Okay. See, this is the boring part. This is why I do not curl my hair every day. I do not know how people have the patience for it. And I know some people do like heatless curls, and I do that sometimes, but they don't last. And I also cannot sleep with like stuff on my head. Even a sock bun on my head is like, ouchie. Like I like my hair loose in my satin bonnet. So because of that, I'm always kind of rocking like waves, blah. Sometimes I'll curl the ends, like if I want to look glam. But the people who do their full head of hair every day, like, have my respect. I do not do that. There we go. Yeah, but I did tell Claudia, I was like, I'm gonna go, because we're going to the Russian ballet. I'm like, I have a bunch of like glam, like I want to look Slavic glam. So false lashes, spiky nails, like big hair, heels, and then we'll take it from there. Will a faux fur make an appearance? I would have said yes if there was snow outside, but there isn't. So the faux fur is gonna have to stay at home. It's just a little too much. Oh, I think I know why this lash looks darker. It's because that's the shadowed side. No? We're gonna have these cool, even though they're gonna fall out anyways during appetizers and drinks. Yeah, I am so excited though that like family's coming with me, because when I say I was gonna go to the ballet by myself, I was going to go to the ballet by myself. Like nothing was gonna stop me from going to this. It was like, hubby, you can come, we can hire a babysitter or not, and I'm still going. Like, I think that's something I've really grown in since being a mom, is like just being real with myself about like what I like and what I want to do. So instead of sitting around being like, oh, I hope one day he brings it up, or I hope one day somebody, like a friend, will go with me, it's like, I'm gonna plan what I want to do, like within reason. You know, it's not like I'm planning a trip to Paris, but it's like, I'm gonna plan what I'm gonna do and want to do, or at least bring it up and say, I'd love to do this. Can we make this work? And then I'll invite people. And if it's a yes, yes. If it's a no, like I'm still gonna do it. Like I actually got into the habit in university of going places and doing things alone, because I had this crazy internship. I always had an internship, but one of my internships, it like took me out of like when all of my friends were having lunch, and I had to eat lunch at a different time, and I like didn't know anybody during that time slot. So I would go and I would get my sandwich, and there was like not a lot of tables and stuff, and at that dining hall it's weird, like you couldn't really take your food to go, like you had to eat it there. And so I would like sit with strangers a lot. That's how I met people sometimes at college, and like nothing ever really came of it, but I'd have to go, hey, can I sit at your table? Like, and I usually wouldn't go to like a friend group, but if it was like, you know, a couple people talking to themselves or like working on stuff, like I would just be like, hey, can I sit with you? I just have to quickly eat my lunch and then jet off. And they'd be like, yeah, sure. And you know, it really built my confidence. And I also like started going to coffee shops alone, the museum alone. I would bike from my dorm room or college house to the downtown alone. I would go on runs alone. Like I would go to lunch alone, and then expanded to I would go to dinner alone. The only thing movies, like I started going to movies alone, and I still do that. Like if the last movie I went to by myself was Wicked, but like Wicked and the Barbie movie, I went to those alone, you know. Sometimes I don't even think to invite people. Like I think in my head I just assume like no one wants to see the Barbie movie, so I'm just gonna go see it alone. But then I find out like, oh, like somebody would have gone with me. Oh, okay. But yeah, I think going places alone, like, and being safe and stuff, but I think that's a really good skill that sometimes people don't have to get, because they go everywhere with their mom or their friends or their siblings, and then they get a husband or a boyfriend, and then they go everywhere with them. But I think that can sometimes like limit you, especially when you're a mom, because as a mom, I am now going places alone, like with my boys, but like I feel so confident to go literally anywhere with them, because I've been going places alone my whole life, or my whole adult life. So yeah, when I say like I would go to the ballet alone, I genuinely would. Like, who cares? Like, I am here to see a show. I think the hardest thing though that I ever did alone, I was a youth leader in college for high school girls, and one of them, she was like from a super wealthy family, and she had her graduation party and I was invited. So I knew like some of the girls, but they were high school girls. It's not like they were gonna hold my hand. And I didn't have anyone to go with. And I also, like, I'm Canadian, so I didn't realize in America, like, you can bring a friend to somebody's graduation party and that wouldn't be rude. So I went alone. Like, we were in her guest house, and it was like a guest house that was like bigger than my current house. And I had to mingle and eat food amongst all these like parents and teenagers. And I stayed for a bit, and I was alone, and like, oh, that was hard. Like, I remember blushing a lot. Like, oh, that was really hard. But after that, I kind of felt like, okay, if I can do this, I can do anything. Like, at my first job, I went to networking events alone, like Chamber of Commerce events alone. I would meet other people, and I got really good at just like striking up conversations with people. Actually, now that we're talking about this, I think one of the first experiences I had like doing things alone was dance class, like ballet. Like I went to a private Christian school, and then I went to the dance class, and it was all public school girls, and I was like really scared. That's like the place that was the first place I heard like swear words. That was like the first place I heard like about like a lot of people's parents were divorced. Like I was just kind of sheltered from that stuff. Like I don't think intentionally, it's just that wasn't really normal in our like school or church and stuff. And I was alone, and I was so shy, but it was a good experience for me. And then the other big thing that I did alone was two things. I did driver's ed alone, and in Canada, driver's ed is really intense. And I like that. I like how in Canada, they do not just give you a license. Like, you really have to earn it. And I did driver's ed alone. Like, it was me and all these kids. And usually when you do driver's ed in Canada, like, you sign up with a friend. But again, the timing didn't work, so I did it alone. And in that one, didn't really make any friends. But I went to class and I learned, and whatever, I did it alone. And then I also did, in high school, I signed up to help in this community play to do costumes. So I was a costume assistant for like a family friend, this lady, and there was a cast and a crew, and I had to like help this costume lady, and I didn't know anybody. And so I wasn't quite alone because I knew the costume lady, but she was so busy that I ended up backstage like helping with, you know, costume changes and stuff like that. I think it was like 16 or 17, and attending these performances alone. Like, yeah, and I guess even as like a little kid, I would do a lot alone. I was alone a lot, but I think it's a good skill. You know, I think it's a good skill to feel confident and to also feel like you can walk into any room and you don't need to hide behind your friends or your husband or your mom. Like, you can hold your own, you can hold your shoulders back, and like, you don't have to like wait for the right set of people to come around in order to start doing the things that you want to do. And obviously everything within reason. Like, would I travel to a dangerous country alone? Absolutely not. But going to the ballet, like, that's not a dangerous country. Like, I'll be fine. I think though, it is important to realize, like, this experience tonight is going to be better because I get to share it with others, you know? So it's not that I'm advocating for shutting people out. Like, I just had a video about how to make friends, right? Like, I'm such an advocate for friendship and community and letting people in. But what I'm saying is, like, if you can't, like, if things don't work out, and if it's like between not doing something or doing it alone, I always choose to do it alone rather than not do it. Because I just think it's good to not let yourself be held back by circumstances. And like, sometimes in life, like, you're not gonna have like the perfect chill friend group to do the things you want to do. So like, it's better to, again, do it alone than not do it at all. Okay. I'm starting to feel like it's like a prickly feeling because I'm like getting a little bit hot from all this hair. It's hot curled hair. So LOL to the fact too that like I complained at the top of this video that my hair keeps falling and not holding, but I am doing the same technique I've been doing in all my videos. You're watching me do the same technique. Like, I'm not switching it up even though I know it's gonna happen. I think, like, I'm sorry, I don't have the brain power. Not today. I do want to learn how to do Hollywood curls on myself though. That kind of seems like something you'd need a hairstylist to do because they're so complicated, like with the combing and stuff. But I do want to get Hollywood curls at some time. Like, that's the kind where they're like wavy like that and they're all like uniform. I think that's so pretty. That's what I asked for my wedding hair, was half up, half down with Hollywood curls. And she just curled my hair like normal. She didn't do Hollywood curls. That's okay. It still looked pretty. My hair was a lot shorter then. I think it was like this. It's kind of a cute length, huh? But one thing about my wedding hair I did really like is that she teased the crown a lot, so it didn't fall. Like, it was poofy till the end. It looked so good. And she also like took from like right here and pulled it back, so I had like nice like volume from there to the veil. I also think I wore the veil the entire night. Like, I made my veil. I was like, I'm not taking this off. I bought netting, I sewed it into a comb, and then I bought these like scrapbooking paper, like flowers that had a bead in the middle. They were like really small, and they had like 4 leaves, kind of like a 4-leaf clover with a bead in the middle, and they were like blush pink and cream, and I sewed them onto the netting, so I had like tiny little flowers. It was so pretty. The only thing I would, I think, do different with my wedding look, like, I just did a very basic dress. I think I got the first dress I tried on because I was like, you know what, this is beautiful and it's flattering, like, sure, like, let's do it. And I kind of regret not doing something a little crazier.
just more unique, but I did like it. Anyways, I do wish I did like a headpiece, because I really wanted to do like a Grace Kelly headpiece, you know, from her wedding look. She had sleeves, so it kind of matched the ornate look, but she had this headpiece that went from here and it kind of covered her forehead and went back. I kind of wish I went for like a headpiece. Like, why not? Like, that could have been so pretty, at least for the ceremony. Hi, how are you? The dog ate? Okay, so the other day I went down to this special bakery with the kids, and I went there for this combo they do, which is like a coffee and a cinnamon roll for $5. And the cinnamon roll is bigger than my head. I think I got it in one of my recent vlogs for Grant. We went over to family and we were hanging out with them, and then when we got home, I took the kids out of the car and the paper bag with the cinnamon roll, and the cinnamon roll was in like this plastic case with clasps, like a to-go box with, it was clasped shut, not like folded shut, it was clasped shut. I put it on the counter, I go do bedtime, which is like 20 minutes. I come downstairs and the paper bag is on the floor. The clasped plastic box is open and the cinnamon roll is gone. And I'm like, what? And I was so confused because it was Harley. And she's never done that. Like, she's 9 years old and she's like never done that. And I was like, what? And I like went over, and sure enough, when she gets a treat, she takes it to the fancy yellow room in our house. She eats it in this one special corner. I go over to that corner and there's cinnamon sugar dust all over the carpet. She ate the cinnamon roll. Not only did she eat it, she she pushed it off the counter, out of the bag and out of the plastic box, and ate the cinnamon roll. It was covered in frosting and like her health was fine. But I was like, how did you know that that was the one thing I wanted to eat this week and you ate it? And she doesn't even like, she's eaten trash before. Like, it's not like she cares what it tastes like. I was so disappointed and kind of shocked. Like, that's like puppy behavior. What are you doing? Eating a cinnamon roll? And I said to Grant, I was like, okay, I would have got it if like it was on a plate on the counter, but no, she had to dig for it. And then I also would have understood if it was like a piece of meat, like steak or something. I also would have understood if it was there for a few hours and she was like so tempted, or if it was on the counter and I left the house. But I was just upstairs putting the boys down to bed and she ate my cinnamon roll. You ate my cinnamon roll? Did you eat Mama's cinnamon roll? She still feels shame. I told her she was a bad girl. I just could not believe it. She's never done something like that before. I think it's good though, like, because she's getting older, but she's still showing high spirits, right? Okay, so this one is still looking, I keep looking at myself in the viewfinder and like, it looks too light on this side. And I want symmetry. Okay, that looks a bit better. Now, we need to see the time. And then we need to choose an outfit. Okay, I'm gonna check the time. Okay, I'm so glad I checked the time because we literally have 15 minutes. I got caught talking, but also the curling just took a while. Oh, that's kind of pretty. Hi, oh, are we gonna have success this time, guys? What if I just really hairspray this? Or is hairspray a mistake? Because I feel like in my wedding one, which I will post by the time I post this, the wedding one, I feel like I added hairspray and then it all went downhill from there. Like, it just didn't look good. It looked crusty. So then I was like, okay, next time I'm not gonna use hairspray. I don't know what to do. I don't want to like pull these out too much because they're gonna fall. I don't know. I think I should fix this though. Ugh, see that? Cowlick. Let me get that out. It's getting dark out. Oh my goodness. It gets dark out so early nowadays. Wait a minute. I still have another hour. I think for some reason I thought I was leaving at 4 and it's 3:30 right now. I have a lot of time. We don't need to panic at all. In fact, we could probably recurl some of this. I don't know know why I thought that. I think because usually when we leave for events, we go to the city and we have to be there by like 5:30 or 6. So we always leave here at like 3:45. But we're going to a different city, a closer one. So I don't have to leave for another hour. So that's kind of nice. Yay. I don't like rushing. I feel like whenever I have a bad dream, it's the same dream. It's that I'm getting ready, probably at this stage, but my makeup's like not sitting right. And I keep trying on clothes and the outfit's like not suiting. Like the outfit is so wrong for the event. And I try on another outfit and that one's wrong for the event. And I try on another one and that one's wrong. And eventually people are calling me and they're like, where are you? We're waiting. And I'm like, ah! It's either that or I have this recurring nightmare that I'm in university and I have a class, a science class or a math class that has been running all semester that I have forgotten about or not been attending. And so I'm gonna get a 0 and it's gonna bring down my entire GPA. It's been almost 10 years since university and I still have like that reoccurring nightmare. So to my girlies in university and college, like, my heart goes out to you. I understand that stress. It sticks with you for life. Like the fact that that's kind of what I have reoccurring dreams about rather than like, I don't know, like birth or something. Like, no, we're out here having stress dreams about not having the right outfit and missing a science class all semester and it bringing down my GPA. Hi. She's all like, she's trying to convince me to let her outside right now. She wants to join the 4-wheeler. Okay. These are really pretty, don't you think? Is this pretty? I don't want them to fall, but do we add hairspray and get all crusty? I don't know. Also, I have to wear this hair, like I have church in the morning, so I don't really want my hair to be crusty because then I have church. Okay, I'm gonna put on what I think I'm gonna wear and I'll report back. Okay, this is what I think we're gonna end up with because like, that's flattering. I think I look nice in those A-line kind of looks. Like, I've been wearing a lot of like tight, but I don't know. I think for a hip dip kind of girl, this can be really, really flattering. And then we just have to sort out, like I could do boob tape right now. But do I look like a person who wants to fuss with boob tape? Like, we have time, but please, free us. Like, oh, it's not summer anymore. I do not want to fuss with a boob tape. So I might just slip that off the side. Like, no one needs to know. This is pretty. Should I add a stitch right here to keep this down? Would that be kind of nice? Oh, maybe I'm gonna need a boob tape. Okay, so it's like an off the shoulder moment, or see, that's not it, right? No. Okay. Even just like slightly off the shoulder like that, I feel like that's how it's supposed to go. And see, the reason why too I didn't think of this outfit as an option is because I was like, okay, the ballet is in November. It's not gonna be warm enough for something like this. But it is, in fact, warm enough for something like this. Also, my aunt, I'm pretty sure, is wearing a short sleeve dress. She showed me, it's like a crushed velvet. I think she's wearing that one. And then my cousin's wearing a crushed velvet. I just don't know what Claudia's wearing, so. I don't know, this doesn't seem that formal. Like, and it's like pretty. Like when you go to the ballet, you wanna just look pretty. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay. Oh, fun thing. I dug these out from my box, keepsake box. These were my 8th grade graduation shoes, and then I wore them for my university graduation too. And I haven't worn them in a super long time. It's just like a pump from Deb, if anyone is my age from the States, if you guys know that store. But I just think these are kind of fun. I might wear them with this dress because I have like a black pointy toe shoe, but it's giving like office. Like, I don't know, the pointy toe works sometimes, but sometimes it doesn't look party, it looks office. The dog. So we'll see, but this might look a bit dated, so we also kind of like that. We want to avoid that. All right. What do we have? Oh, can you guys even see? Oh yeah, there we go. See? Just like sticking out like a black shoe. Cause that like a black shoe on bottom, that suits a bit more than like this, right? I wish you guys were here. Or I have these, which is like a mule. But then I feel like if I'm doing neutral, it's like too summery. Whereas like the black gives November a little bit more. But then it's like, oh, look at my foot. I don't know. Yeah, I think this is pretty. Yeah, I feel like this really gives ballet. Like, and then we're gonna be sitting around a table and like, this is like pretty. Like gonna grab a drink. It's not too fancy because of like this length and the material, like let's be real. I might try on the other options just to be certain. Okay, so this one, I feel like this material like shows everything. So it's again like very cheap. And also, I feel like I look like I'm ready for bed. Like, is this giving lady of the house is, I feel like if I answered the door and I was like, hello, thank you for my package. Like, I don't know, but I do know that there's a stain on this dress right here. So if I did wear this, I would have to keep it fully covered. This is very pretty. And I know the rest of the group like is wearing rust color and orange. So then if I show up in a teal, will like really flow together. This is very pretty. I feel like if I wore this, like it would be a bit show-stopping, like, ugh. Okay, I like it, but I still can't like get the image out of my head that I'm like just wearing extremely fancy house clothes. Okay, I'm gonna try on the next black one. This is the black dress. I think this is very pretty and flattering. If I did it, I would wear like a pointy uber high heel just to make it look like a little less conservative. This is the one where the coat is the dress, or the coat is the outfit.
Mom, what are you? That's throwing candles. That's throwing candles.
Yeah.
Hey, the light turned on? Mom, how did the light turned on?
Yeah.
How did it turn on?
I turned it on. This. See, but this is like amazing, but it's like the coat is the outfit, you know? And I don't want to like look drab when I'm just wearing, I don't want to look drab. So then, yeah, you guys can see I got this super high spiky nude heel and like, this is a sleigh. Who are we kidding? I love this coat. But I can't choose an outfit just based on the coat. Okay. I say this all the time in my get ready with me's, but like I wish you guys were here. Cause like, okay, so I have this fab coat, amazing, but then I take it off and it's like, you know that meme where it's like, I hope you're hungry for nothing. like this is pretty, but I feel like this is like a choir dress. It's just so swishy, right? Like that's kind of pretty. do like these shoes with it though. Like, I think it's the neckline that's kind of boring. I'm gonna see if I have any other black dresses and I will report back. Okay, this is a skirt and a top. The silhouette's a little bit more interesting, but this top is backwards and it's kind of like flopping weird. I feel like, okay, if I wore the leopard coat, something like this would be a bit more interesting just because you get more of that like shape and it's less like a church or a funeral dress. Okay, I'm back in this one. I think this is more ballet and pretty for me tonight. And I will wear the leopard coat on like a date night or something. But yeah, I just feel like this swingy kind of look. And then the nice thing is I can use the pink purse because then we have like a black, white, and pink moment with the black shoes. And then I can do my K-drama coat. So I do love this coat too. Like, this is an excellent long coat that also looks very chic. I can wear it open. Yes, I think this is nice. And then I might just add a slip skirt underneath so that there's like a couple more layers. I think this is, yeah, like this is nice. This is also a nice coat and it's like a little bit more elegant. Like the other one is a serve, but why are we serving at the Russian Ballet? Like maybe that's more of like a serve for a chic restaurant. Whereas this is like giving a bit more elegant than mob wife glam. So I do like it. I put some rings on. I have like the long pink sparkly nails. I do feel good. See, I'm like smiling. So let's add some jewelry and then we will take it from there. Also, I am being a bit lazy about the boob tape. Like maybe I'll add a little bit so we just aren't sagging so much. Yeah, I feel really good. I think this is really pretty. I think maybe with that purse, like a pink purse and the pink nails. And I have a pink ring. Let's do a pink earring. I love doing a dangly earring behind the hair because like my hair's not up. So it's just like a little subtle jingle jangle action that's not taking center stage. If you guys know what a kibby type is, I'm a soft dramatic. So longer looks better on me. These like asymmetrical drapey neckline, and they actually do recommend big jewelry, but I can sometimes get overwhelmed by it because my color season is light. Look at my son singing every move I make. I'm struggling. I think I had this in my last get ready with me, the wedding, because I don't wear earrings unless it's a special occasion. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh yeah, that's like it's really pretty and it kind of goes with the rest of it. And then look, we have like a bit of an overline, but it's not too much. Taking your advice. And then we can bring a lip liner and a lip color.
I scared you.
Mm-hmm.
Mom, someone was by Dad's pole barn.
Like a stranger?
Yeah.
Oh my. Did you talk to them?
No.
Good.
But we didn't.
I said good. It's good that you didn't talk to them. We shouldn't talk to strangers, you know.
No.
You just tell Daddy. You say, Daddy, somebody's here.
I said that.
Good. Don't touch that. That's upty hot.
Why do you turn that thing on?
To give me lighting.
Oh.
See?
Na, 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 na. I sing it outside on the four-wheeler.
Really?
I love that song.
Waves of mercy, waves of grace. Every move I make,
I see
your face, your
Yeah. You know, like Trash Truck does? That's where I'm going.
Mom, look.
Ooh, you're in my shoes. Silly Billy.
I'm not in your shoes. You're shoes. Are you going to go at those shoes at the ballet recital?
Mm-hmm.
And don't even come back.
You want me to tell you the names of the ballerinas?
Ballet.
Sure.
Mom, are you gonna walk the ballet?
No, I'm just gonna watch it. I'm gonna go be in the audience. Mm-hmm. And Auntie Claudia and Auntie Kea and Gigi are gonna be with Mama.
Oh, so you don't be alone?
Yeah. It's a girls' night.
Yeah, so it's so dark. And you were getting in trouble.
Why?
Because.
I'll be okay.
Oh. Ooh.
Don't touch anything. We don't
What's
want to make a
that?
mess.
What's that?
Lip color.
Oh, look. What's lip color?
Lip color.
Oh. There's some candles. There's 2 candles.
Okay, I will check back as I make my way out of here. But the next time you might see me is dinner. Yeah, I feel good. I think this was the right call.
You bring your phone there.
Yeah. Okay, here is a more like front view of this dress. I think this is really flattering, and I did go for a little bit of boob tape just so everything stays in place. But I think a little off the shoulder moment. It's super warm outside, so it's not like totally out of season. It's not like there's snow on the ground. And it's formal, but not too formal. And then I'm going to go ahead and add the shoes. And then the shoes add like a bit of height. So we have about a 4-inch difference. I thought like of maybe adding tights, like black tights, but then I thought, no, that could just make it look like I'm wearing boots. So yeah, this is pretty. This is very feminine, which I think going to the ballet, it's nice to kind of have a very feminine look. And then I'm going to use the pink purse too. And also, yeah, a black and white floral is a way to do florals in the winter and the fall, because yes, it's floral, but it's not springy. It's just very feminine and pretty. It's like balmy. I said that to Grant the other day. He was like, "What's balmy?" I was like, "He doesn't know what balmy is." No, he didn't. I think we did the thing. Like, a lot of the fancy people were at that same restaurant before us.
I think so.
Yeah, I've been talking about it because I filmed a Get Ready With Me for this one too.
We just took the wall, just for fun.
The dress worked. This is the look, and the hair didn't fall. And then the shoes. These are for my 8th grade graduation.
No way.
Yes,
So funny.
I dug them out of storage. Did you recognize?
I was like, those look so familiar, and they're also very
They're
much
from
giving,
Deb.
up your skirt. There you go. There you go. I'll just screenshot. Okay. Looking cute. Oh, the light. It's okay. Wait. There we go. Where's Gigi? Oh, she's socializing. I know. She's making friends.